Hi, thank you for joining me for Libra's December Tarotscope. Okay, Libra, this is your December Tarotscope, and I am using the Celestial Tarot by Kay Stevenson and Brian Clark. And I am, for the Oracle cards, I am using the Mystical Wisdom Oracle cards by Gay Guthrie and Josephine Wall. Really beautiful, beautifully drawn cards. And let's get going. This is weeks 1, 2, 3, and there's the Oracle card. Okay, so the first card up is Draco, the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands with Draco is telling us that there is something that needs to be defended. See this card. These cards are beautiful, but I find it very hard to get them to focus on screen. There's something going on for you, Libra, in the first week of December that will cause you to have to defend yourself yet again. This could be another person who is challenging you. This could be just a situation that's very, very difficult, but you're going to find yourself in defense mode, and not for the first time. So this is ground that you've already covered before. Then we have the Six of Cups, Hercules. So this card indicates that along with having to defend something, this is going to take a huge effort on your part, a heroic effort on your part. And part of what will enable you to succeed is tapping into your emotional response about the whole situation. And then we have another six. We have the Six of Pentacles, which is labeled Auriga. Oh, an interesting card. It looks like she has two little goats, one under each arm. She has a charioteer above her, and the symbols for Taurus and Saturn on the card. Interesting. This is usually the card of generosity, the Six of Pentacles. So this is still the card. Auriga. This is Amalthea, who is nursing the goats under her arms. And this card is a card of generosity, showing that you can always give something if you feel that you yourself are well off and cared for. There's always something that you can share with others. So these first three cards have a big message here, Libra, that you are going to be facing a challenge that you have faced before, one that causes you emotionally to respond with feeling threatened, either by your reputation or by a particular choice that you've made, but that to overcome this, you have to plumb the depths of your emotions, and then it will take a heroic effort to be able to actually mete out this defense. And in the meantime, you need to also be generous, or that the universe will be very generous to you once you have done this, once you have executed this act. And then we have the Five of Cups, Ophiuchus. And the Five of Cups tells us that there will be a challenge to your relationships in such a way that you have to rethink what it is to be in a relationship. You have to rethink what you are attached to, what you love, what you are connecting yourself to. And this causes you to look very deeply into your soul. The King of Wands is cardinal fire. He's represented by Aries with a goat and the Aries and Mars symbols there. The King of Wands is one who is impatient for action to begin. So the King of Wands is going to urge you on to take action in whatever ways that you need to. So he is not a patient person, and he is going to ask you to do things quickly, hastily. Then we have the star, which is labeled with Aquarius, pouring out the waters over the earth. And you will figure out how to implement this action for the King of Wands in a very innovative way. So even though you are dealing with some sort of a emotional crisis here with the Five of Cups, you will figure this out. You will figure out your plan of action, and you will put it forth. And it will be very, very innovative. It will be something new that nobody else has ever done. And hopefully this will satisfy the King of Wands' need for speed. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is the person, sort of the therapist of the tarot. She's the person who will draw out your emotions from you. She will dig into the mystery that is your psyche and help you to bring about whatever emotional response you are having and verbalize it. So she will help you to get in touch with your emotions and allow you to really feel through the situation. And this is good. She's right next to the Five of Cups, so she's going to help with this Five of Cups situation. And of course, you yourself are going to figure out how to actually take action and deal with the whole thing. And then we have the Princess of Pentacles, and this is actually another person aside from you who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, who is going to be by your side and helping and watching and perhaps learning from you in your whole experience during this month of December. Then we come to Taurus, the Hierophant. And the Hierophant tells us that the lessons that we learn from the spirit and from our emotions allow us to understand our earthly experience. So it allows us to stay grounded and connected with the earth while still exploring the mysteries. And the mysteries connect to us initially through our emotions. And that's why emotions are such a highlight in this deck and in this reading for you. And then we come to the Chariot. And the Chariot is represented by Cancer, the mother. But what the Chariot wants us to do is to pull away from the mother. And the way we do that is by understanding that even our emotional ties, our relationships with people, are attachments. And in order to move out into the world and experience the world, which is why we came here, which is the contract that we all made, we have to give up attachments, at least for the time that we need in order to be out in the world and engage with others. For the second card in the last week of December, Libra, we have Crucis, or the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is telling us that there is going to be a new order, a new way of doing things, a new way of thinking for you. So in most traditional tarot decks, the Ace would be the beginning of a new project. In this deck, it is the beginning of a new way of feeling about yourself and your life. So all of these messages about digging into your vulnerabilities and emotions are all feeding into this. They're all feeding into the idea that you are going to move forward as the new you, and you are going to conduct your life in the new way. This is all the strategy to emerge in a progressive way and understand your current situation. So it is all relevant to what's going on in the month of December, but it has a much larger meaning in your life because this is going to give you the tools to be able to deal with 2023. The next card we have is your card, Libra, Justice. So the Libra card is telling you a little bit the same as what the Ace of Swords is telling you. You have come to a crossroads in your life. You have come to a point in your life where you really need to look back at the old way of dealing with things and look forward to the new way that you're going to be dealing with things. Be grateful for what you used in the past and be grateful for what you will use in the future. So it's a moving on to better things. That's the justice that you're getting from this card. It is not the ending of an old situation. It is a new way of looking at your entire life. So lots of incredible things coming up in this reading for you, Libra. That's the tarot portion of the reading. Please leave me a comment down below and let me know how that hit you. And now let's move on to the oracle card, which is children. Know that your children are protected. And let's read about that card. All parents' first and foremost responsibility is to keep their children safe from harm. The angels want to reassure you that all is well. Your children in heaven and on earth are loved and protected by God and the angels. Your children function at their best when they are loved, cherished, and feel secure within their home and family environment. And the mantra for you, Libra, is, my children are happy and safe. Beautiful reading for you, Libra. Really, really instructive, informative. I think these cards really take things in a whole different direction, so I hope you liked them. Please leave me some comments down below. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, for watching my videos, for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I just can't tell you how much it means to me. Have a wonderful, wonderful month of December. It looks like you're going to have a lot of introspective work to do, Libra, which I'm sure you're up for. Have a great, great holiday period, and I will see you next time.